Here's my part 2, which I forgot to film yesterday simply because I didn't think about it then, and the more I've been thinking about it, the more I've realized stuff, or I've seen stuff, or I've remembered things that I didn't say yesterday, so anyway, blah blah blah, here I am. Again, don't mind the hair. First of all, I saw this post, and oh my god, I don't know who it's by, doesn't say, but it's brilliant. Like, whoever thought of it, oh my god, just made Dear Evan Hansen so much more meaningful. I'll read it out to you, but I'll also leave it here. It's about the metaphor between Evan's tree and Evan's Connor. So it's the metaphor between what he imagined Connor to be and between the tree he climbed and tried to kill himself with. Evan made up this lie and basically kept climbing that tree until it was inevitable that he'd fall. But he didn't fall, he let go. He knew the lie was getting too big. He knew he couldn't live with the responsibility. So he fell. And everything turned out alright for the most part. A few bumps and scratches, a broken arm/relationship or two. But in the end, life moved on. He learned his lesson. Good things came out of it, along with the bad. Connor was Evan's tree. And it just, honestly, it hurts my soul. Like, I don't know if the writers intended this. I mean, I assume they did because it's just so brilliantly brilliant. Wow. And something else I forgot to mention yesterday was in one of the scenes, I'm not sure which, I think it's Words Fail, but he's singing and you could just see, like, his Ben Platt's acting is just, it's incredible. And you can see literally where, like, tear streaks have been because there's, like, a line of just his makeup gone. I'll see if I can find a picture. Yeah, that's all I can think for now. I might think of more. Bye. I'm wearing the hat because, trust me, I need to. So it's been 2 months since I filmed the other bit, but I found some more things I wanted to share with you, so I'm gonna share it with ya. This one has some swearing in it though, and they're both quite similar, so I'm just gonna beep it. And also, it's by a Tumblr person called originally Stowy Time. Okay, here goes. The scene where Connor and Evan meet in the lab is one of the most intense for me, because I can just see both of them struggling so hard and they're just on opposite sides of a coin trying to figure out how not to beep this up. And they're both on guard, and towards the end we see Connor really trying by handing him the letter, but he sees Zoe's name and his wall shoots back up and suddenly he's on the defense again, and just feels so hopeless because they were this close to maybe having somebody who could be there for them. And the miscommunication just ruins it all, and so many things could have been different. And it's so true. Like, I'll read the second one because it's very similar. If Evan Hansen and Connor Murphy actually would have properly crossed paths earlier, or even in that one scene where Connor reads Evan's letter, would have gone differently. They could have actually been friends and a little less alone. They both needed someone and they came so close, but they never quite found each other, even though they were both right there. And it's so true because, do you know what? I think I mentioned this, but I can't remember. That they needed each other and they were, like, so close to being friends. And if they had both somehow managed to communicate differently, they might have both, spoilers, still been alive, A, for Connor, B, had a better life just in general. And I just feel like they both needed each other. They were both people suffering from mental illness, and they both, if they could have just, I can't explain it. And then another thing I noticed when rewatching it with my mum was that Alana, I think her name is, also has mental illness. And of course I was aware of this kind of in the back of my mind, but rewatching it, I realized that one line where she says, "Do you think you're the only one who has ever felt alone?" or something like that. And it's like, it hurts because she has to put on this facade of, like, I'm happy and I'm acquaintances with everyone. But really, like, she's so acquaintance with everyone, but she's not friends with anyone. And she needed the Connor project too, because it helped her to see that no, she was not alone. And my heart. And then one last thing, I saw this on a post once and I can't remember where, and I don't have it on my phone anymore, and I'm really annoyed because it was so clever. But it was something about the fact that the saddest part about Dear Evan Hansen is that in the end, after after Connor had died, he would have looked back at what had happened, like, in the couple of weeks following his death, and he would have been happy, because the way the world ended up because of his death was actually good. And I think that's terrible because A, it makes it seem like suicide is okay because it'll make everything better. But B, like, he genuinely would have thought it's a good thing that I died. And that... like, that's so sad. No one should feel like that. No one should feel like A, they should commit suicide, and B, no one should feel like that's it. Even when I'm gone, it's gonna make things better. Because no, it isn't. No, it isn't. Anyway, I'm about to burst into tears, so I'm gonna go. And I might make a third part because I think I might finish this off here. So goodbye, check me out elsewhere. La.